December. All right, before we go to the break and move on with everything this morning, we want to make an announcement. This is super cool. We're very excited about this. This is a tremendous honor. We have been asked to join Armed Forces Radio.
So awesome.
It's American Forces Network. So what they do is they provide like all the television and radio media entertainment for our troops serving around the world. And so what our part of this will be is we will be heard on, obviously their radio stations. Now, this is in 175 countries around the world and on every Navy ship.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And embassies as well.
Serving in embassies around the world. And with, Veterans Day coming up on Friday. This, the timing could not be better. This has been in the works for months now. We've been talking about this. And a lot of conversations and back and forth and everything else. And it's one of those things where this is not even something that we make any money off of. This is just something that we're able to give back to the people that give so much to our country. And so for doing something that we could never do, this is a way that we can serve the people that serve us. And so we are beyond honored, humbled, thrilled. You can list a number of different words to describe how we're feeling about the opportunity just to be able to do this. There are a number of shows out there that all, they send in letters and they request they want to be a part of this thing. And here we are.
To be accepted.
And they came to us and they said, like, hey, we want you guys to be a part of this. We think that your show would be perfect for the men and women who are serving. And, they're really trying to, what they try to do with delivering the TV shows and all the different radio stations and shows, what they're just trying to give them like a little piece of home,
right?
When they're out
stay
there.
Connected to.
Yeah. So if you know anybody that's in the service, it doesn't matter what branch of the military, we are going to be able to be heard by every last man and woman who is serving on American Forces Networks. We're just super excited about it, and we're
so exciting.
I don't know. I'll read you just a little bit of the press release. Premier Networks announced today that The Woody Show has joined the American Forces Network effective Monday, November 13th. So that's the first day that the show will be heard.
Excellent.
For the troops.
Monday.
Yeah, this coming Monday, which is awesome. The top-rated syndicated morning show will be added to the lineup on AFN Radio's alternative music channel, Freedom Radio.
Right.
Rules.
The Woody Show will be available to American service men and women, Department of Defense civilians, and their families stationed at bases and American embassies and consulates in 175 countries and 200 U.S. Navy, U.S. Coast Guard, and U.S. Navy military sea lift command ships at sea. And pretty much what I said, my quote is in here, but it says, we all owe a tremendous amount of gratitude to the men and women who serve our military. To know that The Woody Show can in some small way give them the opportunity to stay connected to life back home is humbling, and we are honored that American Forces Network has asked us to be a part of something so special. American Forces Network Radio is proud to bring The Woody Show to our U.S. military serving overseas as they listen to our alternative music channel, Freedom Radio, says AFN radio director Scott Stover. We thank The Woody Show for partnering with AFN to serve those that serve so far from home. So, again, super excited about it. It starts Monday. Nip, rip, slip, and drip.
Indeed.
Flip and clip.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's huge.
Dude, we already
so
have
exciting.
somebody checking in that are so happy they're in Turkey right now.
Oh, really?
Good.
Yeah,
And
on
that's
our
cool.
Instagram.
That's a
at
good
The Woody
point.
Show.
As far as when it'll be on, it's basically wherever you are in the morning.
Yeah, so it's time shifted, as you can imagine. I mean, there's, places all over the country. Everybody's in a different time zone and everything. So what they do is when we do the show in the morning, the people over at AFN, they take the show and then it's time shifted to air from 6 to 10 in all these different spots around the world.
Yeah, so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to make some of the interaction a little bit harder. We'll have to rely a lot on social media and on email and things like that.
Yes.
For the interaction with some of our troops. But some of the troops are going to be able to hear it live too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
different ways. It's really interesting, the technology and how the whole thing works.
Yeah.
They were
It's
explaining it to
mind-boggling.
us. And,
Fascinating.
yeah, it's really, really, really cool. And so it's a big day for us here at the Woody Show. We're super psyched
Massive.
about it. So
For sure.
Love it.
that's the big announcement. So if you know people that are serving, make sure you
Yeah.
tell them about the show and let them
Tag
know
'em.
that the
Yeah, tag them on the post on Instagram.